Oh, how's it, my brothers? How's it, my sisters? How y'all doing tonight? You doing good or what? No?
Yes.
No? Any idea where I'm from? Like a clue at all? Yes?
Actually, I have no clue. Maybe
Alright.
California?
No. So I come from a mini archipelago in the middle of the Pacific Ocean, which is the beautiful paradise y'all all know as Hawaii. I've been born and raised there my entire teen years of my life. So my actual full name is Jordan Kamakana Spencer. It's gonna be a lot longer, but my parents were like, yeah, we don't want to do that to you when you sign papers. So they're like, all right. Kamakana actually, into translation to English, is the gift. So my name is literally Jordan the Gift Spencer. This evening, I'm basically just gonna tell you guys about my life growing up in Hawaii, how I led myself to here, and basically my future ambitions. So growing up in Hawaii, my family life, I come from a family of 5. Two of my parents, I'm the oldest out of 3. My younger sister, Jasmine Kamali Spencer, and my brother, Joshua Kanyala Spencer. See the trend there, JKS? Yeah. I was basically raised around the beach my entire life. Like, ocean, love it. The beach, love it. I did everything you guys think of. Surfing, bodyboarding, body surfing, diving, spearfishing, fishing regularly, like all that stuff. That's what I grew up on. But with paradise, it is expensive. Like, trust me, who has been to Hawaii before? Yes, it is expensive. It's not a cheap place to live. Paradise comes at a price. So I didn't grow up very rich, but enough to go ahead and make a living every night. During my time in Hawaii, my friends and I, we hung out a lot. Like I said, I spent all 18 years of my life there, so I really didn't see anything else besides the islands. I've been to the other islands. I saw Lanai, I saw Maui, I saw Kahawalave, saw the Big Island, saw all the rest of the islands, but just was trapped in that little tiny archipelago. So seeing that nothing was really changing for me, and seeing the same thing over and over again, just really bored of the island. Crazy, right? Like, how does somebody get bored of Hawaii? It's like where everyone wants to go. But for me, it's opposite. So towards the end of high school, I had a plan for college, but it was basically just stay home and do the same thing. But, you know, one day, a little Marine recruiter comes along, comes into the classroom, he gives us a sheet of paper, and at the bottom of the sheet of paper, after you fill it out, it asks, oh, would the Marine Corps be something you'd be interested in? And unconsciously he's checking yes, just because you think nothing of it. Next thing you know, later that day, you get a call after school from the Marine Corps recruiter to go ahead and go to his office and sit down and talk with him. From there was a kind of a battle between the Army National Guard and the Marine Corps. Army National Guard because my family has that background, at least on my mom's side. Whereas the Marine Corps, I actually get to travel and see the world. So I obviously went with the Marine Corps. And here I am today. So, like I said, first time leaving the States was literally when I shipped out to boot camp. Leaving the island was shipping out to boot camp. So, landing in San Diego, I want to say, it was a culture shock for me. Like, no offense to everybody, but I've never seen so many white people in one place. I was so shook. I was like, what? Where am I? Yeah. I was actually 3 days late to boot camp, so everyone was like getting checked in and signed off and stuff. Yeah, I was kind of rushing the process. And it was a fun time. But other than that, after that, I had a pretty smooth transition down the training pipeline. When we got to the schoolhouse, that's when we were given a wish list as soon as we checked in. And it was between the West Coast, East Coast, and overseas. And I was like, wow, I've never been overseas before into another country, so I was like, why not overseas? And here I am, Okinawa, Japan. So I can actually say and brag a little bit that I've gone from the West Coast to the East Coast in 5 months, and then overseas in less than a year. So I'm pretty grateful for that. After arriving to Okinawa, Japan, the first thing that kind of caught my attention of why I chose overseas was the traveling opportunities. Like many of y'all said, y'all been to Vietnam, Thailand, Taipei, mainland Japan, Bali, and I'd love to go see those places too. So overseas was really just part for me to go ahead and light that ambition of traveling, because I love to travel just as much as anybody else here. Also brought me into a new culture. I mean, coming to Okinawa wasn't really a big change, because if you guys have been, like you guys said, a lot of people look like me. And a lot of people look like people over here, because Japanese immigration is a big thing over there. Another thing that kind of took me by surprise was the guidance and mentorship. Like, I think Buchan was student until you get to the fleet. But I had a lot of guidance and mentorship here. Most of all, I would say when I first got here, my leadership wasn't the best, but kind of just to grow with it. Actually, a lot of my role models and mentors are actually civilians. I'm talking about GSs and MLCs. So to them, I talk to them a lot, and they kind of motivated me to be where I'm at right now, which is in school. Because without them, I would probably just be sitting in my room playing 2K or Madden, to be honest. And like the saying goes, knowledge is power, if it's applied. It's been 2 years since I've been out of high school. Graduated in 2017. I got here. And so with this, this is where my ambition started. Like I said, I want to travel more. I want to see more of the world, especially Europe. I've heard a lot of great things about Europe, like Switzerland, Germany, France, Italy. So I want to go there. We actually have a gypsum up in Italy that I'm trying to go to, but it's for E7 and above, so hey, it doesn't hurt to try. And another thing I like to say is not just, right now I plan on re-enlisting, one for laser eye surgery and to finish school, but it's not just about preparing for staying in the Marine Corps, because anything could happen at any time. It's also preparing for after the Marine Corps. Like I said, I'm truly grateful for everything that's brought me here, even with the tough times, because it really shapes who you are. There's a few quotes that I like to live by. First one being, remember your roots. And then it's not about the setback, it's all about the comeback. And then something like all my friends and I who went off to college kind of said to ourselves when we chose to leave was, this island is too small for those that dream so big. And one thing I just want to leave you all with is, time is literally the most precious thing we have during our time alive. It's something that we literally cannot get back. So my question is for y'all, how are y'all going to use it? And mahalo nui loa for listening to me. Thank you.